Happy Wednesday. Oh no, I'm doing my video. We're in Houston because the load we were supposed to do this morning, going back to Georgia, apparently the shipper felt that the product was not packaged correctly. So they have to test it. So once they got us completely loaded, then they figured it out. We had to be completely offloaded. Yep. And yeah. And they didn't have any more. I don't have a chip clip. Do you have a chip clip? Anyway, they didn't have any more product today, but they do tomorrow. So we're at a truck stop in Houston. Just to wait it out till tomorrow when we can get loaded. And it is going back to Georgia as well. So Mark's dispatch, who he was in touch with the whole time, they told him to go ahead and send in a layover request, and that's usually about $100, which if Mark had been driving, we could make almost $300. So it's not a good trade-off, but it is something. So I don't know, we're gonna hang out here and see what happens. But I made breakfast tacos this morning with egg and some sausage and onion and tomato and jalapeno and cheese. We ate that, and then I just snacked on a little bit of potato chips. I'm still snacking on potato chips. I don't understand quite why, but I'm still eating them, but just a little bit. I like the salt. And yeah, so we're just waiting the weather out too, because it's supposed to get really bad in the DFW area. So if you're up near the DFW area, be safe. Down here in Houston, it's not supposed to be too bad. They said maybe light ice or light dusting of snow, but the ground is too warm, so it's not going to stay. It's not going to stick. So, nope, I'm just gonna make sandwiches for dinner. Got ham, tomato, and onion, and jalapeno, and cut some of that stuff up and make sandwiches for dinner. Eat light. I sleep better if I eat light. If I eat a real heavy meal, I don't know. But unless Mark wants meatloaf or stew, I've got that too, and mashed potatoes. I started buying these mashed potatoes in the cup, and they're pretty good. You heat them up in the microwave. I like them better actually than the macaroni. But so, anyways, not much to talk about today. Just a little catch up on. Sometimes your loads don't go as planned. Be sure to talk to your dispatch about getting paid for that, for your layover time. Your time is worth money. And if you don't a lot of times speak up, companies they're not going to offer it. Now, today he did mention to Mark to fill the thing out to send it in. So that was encouraging. I've been working on my sign language, and it's going along pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. And it's coming along easier than I thought it would at times. So I'm happy to be doing that. It gives me time the longer we sit. It's hard to practice it too much while we're going down the road because there's a lot of bumps, and it's hard to keep the video straight while I'm watching it. Anyway, but while we sit still, I can definitely work on it. And I know our daughter and her family are in Florida right now at the Disney World with her husband's family. It's their annual vacation, and I know it's cool there. So that cold front went all the way down to Florida, so they're having a little cooler weather than they usually do, but it'll pass, and I know they'll have a great time. We talked about cruising again, and February was an option, but this year didn't start off as didn't start off quite the way we wanted it to, with 10 days that we sat. That was almost three paychecks that really, really hurt us. So we're still playing catch up with some of that. But I don't know. We'll see what tomorrow brings, and we'll make a decision. I am thinking of either May or August in the future. But anyway, today it's cold in Houston. It's chilly out there, and I don't have any rain, just chilly. We'll see what happens tonight. Tonight's menu is sandwiches, or unless you want something different, I'm just gonna eat a sandwich. We're fine. We have everything we need in here. Your truck is actually, it may not be an apartment or a house or anything like that, but it is, well, it has everything you would need. We're at a truck stop. We didn't stay at the shipper. We came over to a Pilot, Flying J, same thing, you know. And so we have access to, if an emergency or something, or if we need something, it's there. We showered yesterday, did laundry, so we're kind of up on that. Anyway, so we're fine sitting, and as a truck, it's not a, no, it's not a dwelling like brick and mortar, no. However, it's not, it's a lifestyle, and I think there will come a time again when I want a home. But for 30 years, I took care of home and people and home and people. Mark and I sunk, as you know, if you've ever been a homeowner, we've sunk thousands and thousands of dollars into the home. But long story short, we are considering again maybe a tiny home or something like that, and maybe on Robbie's property. We've been saving for that, thinking it might happen in the near future, within the next 5 or 8 years, 5 years. You know, we're giving it that so that we can just pay for it outright. We're gonna try. And I'm not always certain about my health at this point. It could go either way. My heart still gives me trouble, but not anything that would hospitalize me. Just aches and pains. I think scar tissue where the pacemaker is. I get a lot of scar tissue aches from that, and sometimes it pinches if I, you know, pinch that area when I'm laying down or whatever. So this video was just not too informative about anything other than if your load cancels and you, or something weird happens, talk to your dispatch and make sure you put in for your layover, because you are valuable. Your time is valuable. It is worth something. And a lot of trucking companies may or may not. They do it, I guess, when you go for your orientation, they're like, oh no, we want to give you everything. We want to make you happy and comfortable, and we want to do what's best. And then when it comes right down to it, sometimes they don't do that. So you have to kind of keep telling them, you know, keep on it. So anyway, guys, have a very, very safe day. And if you are in the DFW area, Oklahoma, all of that, tonight into tomorrow is going to be a little rocky. So we'll be back, and we're going to be here in Houston. Then load tomorrow mid-morning or into early afternoon and head out. So, all right, take care, and we'll catch you on down the road.